Hey everyone, Baird here. Hope you're all having a great day. And in today's video, I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys have given me about Shopify, dropshipping, or anything related to that, Facebook ads, advertising in general, and we're gonna have a great time. So let's begin. All right, so today's consulting call winner is Jacob. Jacob, you commented ecom in the video you want to see me make about Zipify pages. That's a great idea. There are a lot of stores that I know that are doing very, very well using Zipify pages to sell low ticket items that are doing absolutely crazy numbers. So I will talk about that in the next video or in a video coming up, but that's a great recommendation. If you guys want to win a free consulting call, all you have to do is 1, be subscribed, 2, like this video, and 3, comment ecom along with a video you want to see me make in the future. Just one recommendation, and that's it. You're entered to win a free consulting call. Now let's continue. All right, so if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, if I ever have some free time on my hands, I'll make a story saying, hey, I've got 2 hours of free time. But a lot of you who are following my YouTube channel are not following my Instagram, so I just figured a lot of the questions that are asked on my Instagram, I might as well make a video about that on my YouTube channel and help everyone else out. So here we are. I'm gonna answer some of your questions that you guys have given me about dropshipping, Shopify, advertising, anything like that. And it's gonna be fun. Let's get into it. I haven't looked at any of the questions yet, so they're all gonna be pretty new. Like I said, it's on my Instagram. My Instagram is right here if you're not following me. I suggest you do. If you ever have any questions about Shopify and I post a story saying, hey, I've got some free time, I'll answer your question. We'll talk and I'll help you out with whatever you need. So the first question is from Cody Cookle. You said, what encouraged you to start a company or a program? Well, I made a video about this. It'll be right up here if you guys want to check it out. But I actually started dropshipping or online business because I tore my ACL 2 years ago. I have a main YouTube channel. It's got around 34 or 35,000 subscribers right now. And one day I was at a trampoline park and I tore my ACL. My surgeon literally said that that was a freak accident. It should not have happened. But you know, you gotta live with it. When you tear your ACL, the recovery is like a year long. Surgery alone is like a year-long recovery. So right after surgery, I couldn't work a normal job. And then one day I woke up and I thought to myself, you know, I could either be depressed playing Fortnite all day, or I could use this setback as an opportunity to learn something new. So I just looked up online how to make money online, found Shopify, and it's been history ever since. So that's how I got started off. I literally looked up how to make money online when I was bedridden with a torn ACL back in 2017. So that's how I got started. It's a good question. Next question from the Charles99 is, does free plus shipping still work? And is it legal? Yes and yes. Now, it doesn't work nearly as well as it used to back in the day just because people are now accustomed to it. They know that it's not actually free and that the store makes money off of the shipping costs. So that aspect to it is kind of not there anymore, but it still definitely works with the right product. And it is 100% legal. I don't know why you think it's illegal, but the free plus shipping method is definitely 100% legal. And it also works very, very well to get customers to your store to upsell them to another product. So if I do a free plus shipping offer, it's going to be for some small keychain or something just really cheap. And then I'm going to upsell a more expensive item, like a $30 item or $40 item, saying, hey, if you want this, you can get it 50% off as well. And I'd say 2 out of 5 times I do choose that upsell. So free plus shipping does definitely still work. Next question was from the same guy, Charles. You said, how do you handle taxes in the USA and Europe? So first off, I track all of my expenses. I track all my advertising costs, my product costs, my fees, absolutely everything I track, and I have a bookkeeper who does that for me. And then at the end of the year, I have a CPA or a tax accountant who takes care of all my taxes and does all the write-offs. It's a long process. I'll make a video specifically about that, but it's a great question. Not a lot of people talk about taxes and dropshipping, and I haven't made a video yet, but I will soon, so just stay tuned. But great question. And how to handle returns, last time, same guy. Good question though, I'll answer it. I have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if somebody receives the product and they don't like it and it's broken or something like that, I'll ask them to send a picture. And if it's actually broken, I'll just send them a new one. An unhappy customer is much more likely to leave a bad review on your website than a happy customer is to leave a good review on your website. So make sure you don't have a lot of unhappy customers just because that's not good. If you can keep your customer happy, then they will come back and they'll keep on spending money on your website. So if it's been 30 days and they ask for a refund and it's reasonable, I'm just gonna give them a refund. And my return rate is pretty low already, so 1 return every now and then isn't gonna hurt me. Meech Flips asked, what are some of the hottest products that you sell? Well, I can't obviously give you my hottest products that I sell, but I can give you some products that I've sold in the past. So this right here, I did pretty big numbers with this product right here. It's just a rose, Forever Rose. There's Galaxy Forever Roses. There's like a whole bunch of different variants of this one product that are doing very, very well. I just bought this so I could take pictures of it myself for this one variant because this was the one that was doing the best on my store. These did pretty well. These are like little perfume atomizers. You just pump the perfume in the bottom. Let's see if you can see that. You can just pump the perfume in the bottom right there and then just adds it into here, and then you can just bring it wherever you want to go. It's a travel perfume atomizer. It's the good old anti-snore device. I have a knee brace, and I have this one thing that you put into a soup, and there's some prongs right here and it stirs automatically. Those are some good products. Let's see what else. This is a waterproof bag that I used to sell. I don't sell it that much anymore, but it did pretty well, especially this spring and summertime, which is right now. So if you want to sell this, you can look into it. It's just a waterproof bag that you can unclip and then you roll it up, you put your stuff in it, and it's pretty cool. So those are a couple products I'm selling. Those are not my best sellers. This one sold the most out of all of those. But if you want to see all of my 6-figure products, then that'll be the first link in the description. I literally have 3 different case studies. My very best case study is a store that did $500,000 last year alone. I'd say $350,000 out of that $500,000 were between 3 different products alone. So you guys can see those 3 products. You can see my Facebook ad sets. You can see my whole campaigns actually. You can see who I'm targeting. You can see my ad copy. You can see literally everything. It's a case study. I have 3 of them in the program. So if you're interested, I have a sale going on right now for the next 2 or 3 days. So if you're interested in joining, like I said, that'll be the first link in the description. I've been getting nothing but amazing positive feedback from you guys, which makes me super happy. Mixed Victor commented, what's a good product to start with? That's a good question. So when I'm first starting out, I looked for products on Instagram because the products on Instagram that are being sold by influencers or meme pages or anything like that are the products that are moving right now. I'll make a video about this in the future too, but what I do is I usually look at 10 to 15 different meme pages that I know run ads all the time, and I'll see if they start posting the same kind of ad, or if they post the same ad on the same page multiple times in multiple different days, then that means that the shop that's paying the influencer to post the ads is being profitable. That's why they continue to keep on paying that one influencer to keep posting the ad, or else they wouldn't be doing it because you're just losing money. So I look for a lot of that, and then once I find a product that's being sold on different pages, then I would start looking into that product and seeing how I could sell it on my store. Then I'd add that same product to my store, make a better ad, advertise with some similar influencers, and take off from there. So that's how I'd start off, by looking at pages on Instagram that are selling products currently right now. Just take your time. There's no rush to find a product, especially if you're gonna start spending money on Facebook ads. You are in no rush whatsoever. So spend your time looking through different Instagram influencer pages, trying to find that one product that you think will just pop off. Omer commented, do you still use Instagram influencers? Yes, yes, yes. Instagram influencers is still the very best way to get your store off the ground. I strongly believe that, because you don't need any data, you don't need any experience really. You just need an ad copy, and a good influencer. And if you have a store that's alright, then you're basically set. Instagram influencers are definitely the easiest way to begin. What is the ideal amount of money to invest for Facebook ads? I'd say at least $500. That gives you a good amount of room to work with. So this is kind of like a double question you asked. Product research methods, not really a question, but I'll take it. And how to determine if it's a winner. So I made a video about these specific questions. You can check them out right up top. But basically, a product that makes you money is a winning product. Grant commented, general or niche store? I would definitely say a niche store. Now don't go super niche. And a lot of people are starting off with one product stores. It's a good way to start, but if you're a beginner, then you have to create a whole new store, and if that product doesn't work, then you're kind of screwed, and you have to create a whole new Shopify account and a whole new ad account, and it's not easy, especially if you're a beginner. So I would suggest starting a niche store, or finding a name for a store that you can literally put in any different niche. So find a name that could be applicable for a jewelry store, or a summer store, or a hiking store. That would be your best bet, but niche down for sure, because general stores do not work nearly as well unless your advertising is on point and your store is on point and just everything is on point. Ryan asked if a beginner should start with the Instagram influencers or Facebook ads. I would say influencers, once again, works very well. Is it a good idea to put influencers and after use the pixel of Facebook to target them in lookalikes? Yes, definitely. Before you run any ads whatsoever, I would install your Facebook pixel. So if you run an influencer ad, you're going to get a lot of data, like I said. And that's going to help you out with Facebook, because now Facebook knows who your ideal customer is. It knows who's been on your website the longest. It knows who's watched most of your video. And you can use all that data to make an even better campaign, basically. So some people, when they start off, their strategy is to strictly just do post engagement campaigns, split test 3 different creatives, and then whatever creative gets the best engagement for the lowest cost out of those engagement campaigns, then they're going to use that one creative and put that into a conversion campaign with all of the engagements already on that ad. So let's just say it's now got 100,000 views, 300 comments, 1,000 likes, and 100 shares. Now that ad is going to do so much better than just a brand new ad strictly from purchase conversion with 0 likes, 0 comments, and 0 shares, because there's social proof on it, there's engagement, and people see that, other people are liking it, other people are sharing it, other people are commenting on it, so now they're more likely to buy. And that's another good strategy that I teach in my program. Alright, so Manny's asking what to do if Facebook is disabling my ad account right after I make an ad every single time. I'm strict. I think he's saying I'm stressed. Well, it all depends on your product, your ad, and how you're advertising, what kind of words you use. Facebook is really picky about using certain kind of words, using a before and after pictures. They don't allow that whatsoever. So chances are you're selling a product that might be in the beauty niche and that has before and after stuff, pore blackhead cleanser thingies, those suction vacuum devices, teeth whitening products, blackhead masks. Those kind of products do very well with before and after photos just because they work. But Facebook doesn't really like that because it gives a customer kind of a false promise. A lot of the thumbnails are really over exaggerated, so you're not gonna have completely clear skin after one use of the blackhead cleanser. The products don't work nearly as well, and if you promise some insane results, Facebook isn't gonna like that, especially if it has to do with health. Make sure your ad copy is good, make sure you're not using any profanity, make sure you're not making any guarantees. So guaranteed lose 50 pounds in 5 days. That's not realistic, so Facebook is not gonna allow you to promote that. Make sure you don't have any before and after photos. Make sure you don't have too much text in your actual ad. Facebook doesn't like a lot of text in the ads. I mean, it really mainly just comes down to your creative. If your creative is not approved by Facebook, then you've done something wrong, whether it's one of the things that I've just mentioned or something else. But 9 out of 10 times, if you start a little support chat with Facebook and ask why my ads are getting disabled, why my ads aren't getting approved, they will give you the answer. ST Retail asked, is it better to sell one product or many products within the same realm of things, so kind of within the same niche? I say the best way to do it is to have a niche store with a certain amount of products, just say 10 to 15 products in one niche. If you have one product and it doesn't work, then you're kind of screwed. But if you have a niche store that you know is in demand, that you know is popping, that you know that people are going to want, maybe they came to my site for a stupid little keychain, but they saw this rose and they decided they want to buy this rose instead for their boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. That's when I would want to have more products on my store, because I wouldn't have gotten the sale if I only had this one keychain on my site. But now that I have multiple products in the same niche, then people are going to want to buy multiple products. So I would say multiple products is your best bet. Manny also asked, do you put on your website that it might take 15 to 40 days for your product to arrive? So yes, but it doesn't take 15 to 40 days for me. I use a sourcing agent. So if I find a product that's working very well, initially maybe the first week or two, when I ship it out from AliExpress, it might take from 10 to 25 days. The product is starting to work very well, then I'm going to source that with my sourcing agent, and now I'm going to get 4 to 10 day shipping worldwide for that one product with my sourcing agent. So what I do is I say 4 to 10 days or 4 to 12 days more so, because the products that are selling, I usually have them shipped within 4 to 12 days. Daniel asked, things you wish you knew when you first started out running ads would be very valuable. Well, when I first started running ads, I had no idea what I was doing, and that's not a bad thing at all. I mean, everybody starts in the same spot, so I learned through trial and error, and I lost a lot of money in the process, and I also made a lot of money in the process. I wish I was more patient when I first started out. I expected to get some sales within my first week of signing up for Shopify, and that's just not realistic. And I was bummed after the first week of not getting any sales just because I had unrealistic expectations. So I'd say I wish I really had the right mindset when I first started off. I was patient, and I was more perseverant. Also, if I could go back, I would really learn as much as I possibly could about advertising before I started spending money on it, because I kind of just dove in, started spending money on Facebook ads, and I lost a good amount of money to begin with before I started making money in return, just because I literally just dove into it, started spending money through trial and error. I found out what worked, and what worked, I scaled. All right, so I think that's gonna sum it up for today's video. I've answered a lot of questions. So if you have any questions you wanna be featured in the next video, you can ask them either down below in the comments, or you can message me on Instagram right here, Baird Strudwick. I will screenshot them and I'll add you in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I answered a lot of questions that you guys and girls had. Now don't forget, the next 48 hours there's a massive discount on my program. It's the lowest you'll ever get it. So if you're interested, take advantage of the opportunity now, because like I said, it is the lowest price that it will ever be. So that is the first link in the description. If you have any questions about it, just shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll answer them as fast as I can. I'd love to get back to you. Now if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. You know what to do to win a free consulting call. Just be subscribed, like this video, and comment ecom along with the video you want to see me make in the future. Just one recommendation and you're entered to win a consulting call. It's that simple. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.